Alright, so we are back, and while I was kind of just looking around here, I ended up talking to this guy, and apparently he has a book for us, so let's see what that's all about. The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, Illustrated Edition.
The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, adorned with humorous engravings.
Yes, indeed. So let's see what that's all about. And start the timer. Okay. On one occasion, Muriel went on a journey to see her auntie in Maribor, accompanied by her nursemaid. Their path took them through a forest, and in this forest lived a raucous troop of bandits. This infamous group was led by Flynn Selms, and all the king's men had been unable to bring them to justice. Alas, such was Muriel's great misfortune that these bandits chose to attack her carriage. Muriel's nursemaid was old, blind, and deaf. She did not wake when a tree fell in front of their carriage with a loud thud, nor when the bandits fought a fierce battle against their guardsmen. When Flynn ripped open the carriage door with his muscular arms and stepped inside, Muriel had to deal with the danger herself. "Make our guest comfortable, young lady," the old nursemaid muttered in her sleep. Muriel obediently carried out her instructions. Okay.
Interested in books? You don't look the scholar, but well, we've ones with drawings as well.
Bookshelf, or whatever it was, get out of the way. Alright, I'm going to play a round of cards, and then we'll be back. Okay, and that was a never win. It was really by luck more than anything, since he made some kind of questionable choices. Let's see here, the treatment of furuncles through cauterization.
The treatment of furuncles through cauterization, a study.
Okay, listen, Joe, if you're just going to say what I'm reading anyway, then I won't bother.
My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside. Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness. Chiromancy, or the noble art of cheese divination.
Okay. Let's worry about the quest-related book for now. What's this? Letter from A. Witcher. In the ocean of possibility, some events are more likely and some less. It's not easy to fish out the first, not even when one's intellect stretches through all time and space. I left this letter for you in the hope that, despite all odds, you will come across it one day, for I must warn you. Mankind is threatened. Prophesied destruction by the white frost is not just the babbling of some mad she-elf. Perhaps I'll have the opportunity to convince you of this in person. If not, I must rely on this letter, which you will read many years from now at a time when you know more than you did when we first met. Know that nothing will save the world except preparing its entire population for this catastrophe. The old tales say a child of the elder blood can stave off the danger, but I tried and failed. Ever since I have been haunted by a hideous vision, a crowned wraith, the specter of my failure. I was the chosen one failed. You and your brotherhood are our only hope. When the time of the wolf's blizzard comes, men shall perish and only the Ubermen will survive. Your duty is to give the world Ubermen. Whatever you think of me, do not fail as I have failed. Intriguing. Well, we'll have to investigate that, but for the time being, we do have... Oh, that's it. Okay. Alright. Let's start by having a read of the old notice board. Let's see here. Bear aware of a thief. Contract, haunted house. I seek a witcher of unsullied reputation, documentation regarding prior achievements in written pearls. Preferred. Who will undertake the task of combing the residents on the outskirts of the city recently acquired by the undersigned, Count Kurt Dysart, in order to find and drive off or kill the creature which is haunting it. A sizable reward is guaranteed. Sincerely, Kurt Dysart, Count of Anchor, by writ of King Foltest. Temporarily in residence of Kingfisher. Okay. Contract, Imp. On behalf of the Merchants Guild, I hereby announce the following. Particularly bold beast, an imp, to our thinking, has taken to thieving in the market near the city gates. Though it has not yet harmed any humans, this monster has caused a great deal of irrecoverable financial loss. Whoever tracks down and kills the imp shall receive a hefty reward, one free of all taxes in accordance with our honorable city councilman's decree, numbered 1271/C/7/10. I think C is Is that 50 in Roman numerals or something? Or maybe that is just a C. Anyway, do not tarry in providing assistance, good people, for retail trade is the backbone of a healthy economy, meaning the financial well-being of the city's merchants lies in all of your best interests. Sylvester Amello, merchant. Well, we'll take that, good sir. Fist fights. Anyone looking to bash some heads will find plenty of worthy ones in our fair city. Those interested in enjoying the fun, sign up for our tournament. They'll face these most highly honorable gents. Georgius George, okay, known as the Pile Driver, Archibald O'Neill, Captain Iron Mortimer, and Durden, known as the Tailor. Okay, we'll have to do some fist fighting. Ah. Monster in the Bits. Hey, we have the diagram for a weapon called the Blade from the Bits. Interesting. By order of City Council number 1408 DZ 185, a reward has been set aside for the killing of the monster which torments and murders residents of the Bits after dark. The only acceptable proof of having performed this deed shall be a trophy taken from the monster's body. Yes, this means your mother's or cousin's or aunt's eyewitness testimony will not suffice, nor will any sworn word of any other person, regardless of his or her claimed relation to you, the hierarch, or anyone else. And also without caring one whit for his or her alleged trustworthiness, which supposedly can be attested to by anyone at your favorite drinking hall. For more information and or to collect the reward, see District Superintendent for the Bits. Blood. By writ of the City Council, Superintendent of the Bits. Okay. And a word from the Armorers Guild. No one shall forge nor sell armor nor helmets, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Okay, that pretty much fills in with what's going on with.
Buxom lasses from the land already taken by
Okay, don't know what those guys are going on about over there, but I don't know if I want to know. Probably one more Gwent game, if I had to guess.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the kingfisher welcomed poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
Okay. Let's play some Gwent, and I will see you guys in a moment.
Looking for a partner. Wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Then you're in the right place, friend. If you'll play now, I'll stake the unique card from my collection.
Okay. See you guys in a moment.
Sure.
You win. Card's yours.
Oh man, that was... I cannot tell you how long that took, just because of bad luck on the draw of that. Alright, let's see if we can't find Triss now. Okay. Let's see, you should just be able to go into the courtyard here.
It's like a witch with muscle. Cast the spell and all's gone in a... Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Really? Let's talk, shall we?
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
Oh, I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitty shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Okay. What do you want?
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher, and as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Okay.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Wonder what he'd do if I shot off a stream of Igni right now. Not much, I suspect. Ooh, greater glyphaxy. Interesting. Conjunction of spears. Some interesting stuff. And we are once more overburdened. This poor shop. Ooh, brush.
Airbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
Just like that. Even with vampire. Some other sort of things. You know, since I've spent so much of this episode so far playing Gwent, I'm actually not sure how much time on this timer is actually going to make it into the episode. I feel like there can't be that much. Nonsense. Played, what, 3-4 games?
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Alright, so... But I think I'll make this a shorter episode anyway, because I've been recording for a while and have a lot of footage to go through, so... We'll just finish exploring through here, and then... I think before moving on to the main quest, we probably want to work at making some progress with helping that elf get his forge going again, as that will no doubt be of great use to us.
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Oh no.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
That's not good. If I recall, that Rose of Remembrance is supposed to last something about love and other things, and it's never supposed to, like, fall out of bloom. Well, Geralt, looks like you failed to uphold your promise to Triss. Exactly, I forget exactly how that enchantment worked, but that's kind of sad. Alright, so, like I said, I think we'll wrap this episode up here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like if you like the content, want to see more like it. Subscribe to help grow the channel, it really means a lot to me. And I will see you next time.